Peace, family. This is your brother, Mr. Holipsism, and I'm here to provide a public service announcement. And that announcement is keep your bipolar ass off of my channel and do not contact me privately unless you take your medication. You take your medication, I can deal with the bipolar. We can't help that. But if you're off your meds and you're bipolar, do not contact me. Now, I have to say this that I get a lot of people who will contact me offline, like, well, not offline, but off of, like by private message or instant message or stuff like that, or they'll send me an email. And I would say like 95% of the people who do that are pretty cool, and actually, um, I've met some people recently, physically met them, at a location, and they turn out to be pretty cool, who are interested in the BAIO and brothers in New York, and we trying to get our New York people together. So that's been kind of cool. And I would say for the most part, 95% of the people who contact me are cool. I mean, they have certain questions that they want to ask me in regards to my videos, in regards to where I'm coming from, if something that they don't understand, and I appreciate that. But every once in a while, you get these split personality bipolar people who feel the need to contact me, or they feel that they might have heard something in what I've said and they feel that I fall into their camp. You know, I get that a lot. Like, I'll say something or I'll touch on something, and then people think that I'm following some ideology or some particular movement or camp wholesale, and I'm not really down with any movements or any camps or any causes, because most of the time these causes aren't really started by black African people. It's somebody else's bullshit that we see a grain of truth in, and then we extract that and then go off into our own tangent as if it represents the whole. But I feel the need to make this because let me give you a little insight about me as a person. I'm not a quick processor because I'm not bipolar. I guess bipolar people can switch really fast. Like, like you hear, like, in this guy, he sent me like a message, and he started off very complimentary in the message, and when he got to the end of the message, I was all kinds of fake, bullshit niggas and full of shit and this. So, it's like, hey, Mr. Holipsism, I love you. Fuck you, nigga. It's like I can't deal with that. I don't know. I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm not qualified to deal with crazy ass people. So, me personally, I can't switch. Like, if you're my friend and you get angry at me and you come at me, I don't switch gears, like, so, because I see you as my friend. When I'm with my friends, I don't think of fucking up my friends, or making my friends feel bad. So if I consider you somebody that I'm cool with or a friend, and you come at me, the first thing that goes in my mind is, what's wrong? Like, why are you coming at me? It's just the way that I work. You know what I'm saying? I wish I think it's a flaw in me. I wish that I was able to switch faster, because people take advantage of you and they take your kindness for weakness when you don't have the ability to do that. But I just can't be around people that I trust or people that I feel are cool with my guard up. That's just not me. If you're in my circle, then I figure you're cool. So there's no need for me to try to um, put myself in a position where I feel I have to defend myself against an attack by you. So my mind doesn't work that way. So people take that for weakness. Like, you can come at me and curse me, and I won't react. Like, I won't attack you. What I'll do is like, whoa, what's going on? What's the deal? What's happening? So even if it's people that I haven't met, like if I'm cool with you online or whatever, and we've had interactions or whatever, and we seem to have a rapport going, when I get a message and next thing I know, you calling me a motherfucker and a nigga and all this other shit, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck is this all about? So that's my reaction. And I think people take my kindness for weakness, because my spirit and how I approach my people is I'm always trying to find the common ground. You know, like, and I know people see me go, like in my videos, I'll go at certain people hard. It's because those people have taken a stance against black African people. Like when you say that you're against nationhood, when you say that we're not African, and when you're trying to be divisive, you get, even then, like if you see the video that I did with this brother Pianki, I'm still not looking at him like he's my enemy or nothing. I'm just checking him on that specific point. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not looking at him like he's a fucking mortal enemy of me. You know? So I'm tolerant and I'm patient with my people for the most part. Tolerance and patient. I don't really draw many lines in the sands with people. I draw lines in the sands with ideologies, but not people. So I'll take some hits if I consider you family or if I consider you cool. Now, if you're going to contact me, I think that the main thing that I'm looking for from anybody who wants to talk to me is come to me with some love in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Come to me in a spirit of camaraderie and a spirit of common ground. I mean, if you're going to approach me at all, because if you don't like what I'm talking about and you hate my fucking guts and my voice and the picture of my eyes, whatever, if you hate that, what the fuck are you contacting me for anyway? Just don't watch my videos. That's cool. No problem with that. But if you're gonna come to me, approach me with that love in your heart, where I feel like I'm not under attack, and I'm not gonna attack you. I've never really just attacked people for no freaking reason. So that's the number one thing. Come with some love in your heart, and a spirit of consensus and trying to find that lowest common denominator. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find common ground. Because what other reason do you have to contact somebody and to talk to them if you're not trying to find common ground? I mean, this is not, UFC. This is not Mortal Kombat. I'm not trying to kill nobody with my ideology. I'm trying to find common ground and just get rid. Like, I don't even like dealing with people who have another philosophy or another way of looking at things that's radically different from me. Live, do you. Just don't get in the way of what I'm trying to do. I made that perfectly clear in my videos. And like I said, and it's not really a joke, be on your medication. I mean, if you're bipolar or you got split personality disorder, take your meds before you contact me. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. But in light I just had a situation happen to me just recently with somebody on YouTube who tried to contact me, and they contacted me, and I actually went so far as to let them into the BAIO group on Facebook. And then the person got in there and just started flipping out and acting crazy, and going at people in the group, and just coming on some old rah rah shit. And I had to block them off of my Facebook, block them off YouTube, block them off Twitter, block them off all my social networks, because I'm not really qualified to deal with crazy ass people. Um, so I'm kind of turning over a new leaf based on this. Um, I'm not really gonna radically change who I am, but one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to start to do like what Rick does on The Walking Dead when he asks the three questions before he'll let you come into the group. Um, I'll let you know what those questions are when you contact me. I won't get into that now. But one of the things that I'm going to be doing, definitely, I've already been doing it, but I'm going to be definitely making a point to do it, is I'm banning and I'm deleting dissent. And I know people say, oh, well, how are you going to have, a channel and people don't have various points of views? Listen, I know plenty of brothers and sisters within the African-centered progressive demographic who have different views than me. I think Brother Earl is probably one of the ones that I can think of the most. He believes that we should have empowerment. He believes he's not against the concept of an independent African nation. Me and him just differ on how that should happen tactically and strategically. I can have that conversation all day long. I mean, I love that. I don't consider, so that's a different point of view. But the point of view that I'm not going to tolerate is whether we should have an independent African nation state. I'm not going to tolerate whether we should have socioeconomic and political control over our environment, and I'm not going to tolerate whether we should have a nation or not. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my channel and go to a channel that's more conducive to your ideology and your needs and what gets you off or what you think we need to do as a people. But get the fuck off Mr. Holipsism channel. Fuck you. I don't give a shit about anybody who is not down for nationhood, who is not looking at African people as they are global people. I'm not down for you, and I'm not down for anybody that doesn't think we shouldn't have an independent nation state and socioeconomic and political control over somewhere on this fucking planet. Fuck you. And if you get on my channel with that bullshit, you're getting deleted. And I know that there's motherfuckers who have stalker accounts who's thumbing down my videos because they are too much of a bitch to show who they really are because they know what's going to happen when they do. But I consider it a backhanded compliment when you too much of a bitch to reveal yourself and let yourself be known. So thank you for that. And when you let yourself be known, I'll quickly ban and delete your ass. So either way, I win. Also, I'm flipping out on you at the first sign of trouble. So when I see you in you coming off a certain way toward people in my group, or if I see you flipping out on my comments on people, I'm gonna knock you out the box off of that. You know, when it comes to certain things, blinders are very good in certain circumstances. Sometimes you don't want to have blinders on, but sometimes blinders are good. Like, for instance, if a horse is trying to win a race, you want the blinders on the horse so the horse can only see the finish line, see right what's in front of it, and get to the finish line first. You don't want it distracted by other shit. And I think that we're at this phase of our reality right now. We need to start talking about strategies, tactics, and practical things to get things done. And we don't need a lot of dissent from motherfuckers who not down with the concept of nationhood, not down with socioeconomic and political control of our environment, not down with people identifying ourselves as African people and being united across the diaspora. If you're not down with that, fuck you. Get off my channel and go to the militant integrationist channel or the convenient nationalist channel, or go and fight with Congress and Senate and the House and Barack Obama and try to make your way in this bullshit. But leave us and the people who's African Senate progressives alone while you do that. So that's my little thing. That's my public service announcement. I know it's not going to be respected and I'm still going to get dickheads, but at least I put it out there and everybody knows where I'm coming from. All right? So I'll catch you good people later. I'm going to see Thor: The Dark World, and I'm hoping that they show the Godzilla teaser because the shit is dope. Catch y'all later. Peace.